Mark was a year ahead of me at Malden Catholic. I met him primarily through football. His thighs were so big, we couldn't tackle the guy. He had 3-4 guys to tackle him. It was boom, and then boom. Boom with one leg and boom with the other leg. So Mark Boom Boom Cannon is one of the greatest nicknames of all time down here, and it stuck with them to this day.
In terms of Mark's athletic prowess, he was really stellar in the football program. Over the course of 1 year, he scored a record number of 168 points. He really exhibited a lot of determination, a lot of athletic skill, highly motivated for the team, and was looked up to by his teammates for his dedication and commitment to the entire football program here.
And he was a great role model in mentoring the younger kids. He kind of showed all the younger kids the way it was here at Malden Catholic.
Coaches and faculty and staff saw this in him and really nurtured him to bring out even more.
Coming from Medford over to Malden Catholic, I think Mark really made Malden Catholic his home. He spent a lot of time here. He played 3 sports. When he wasn't playing a sport, he was in the weight room. And every day was like a full day here at Malden Catholic. Plus the head football coach, Bill Ransom, was like a second father to Mark.
He had a tremendous respect for Coach Ransom. A few years back, Mark and some of his teammates and classmates got together and held an event for the coach who's now deceased. They got everyone together because they really recognized Coach Ransom's dedication to them, as students, as players, seeing their talent, seeing their gifts, and they really respected that.
I met Mark about 10 years ago. They were doing a reunion for Coach Bill Ransom, who was his head football coach at the time. I was the head football coach at Malden Catholic when they were doing the reunion, so he invited me to come. Got an opportunity to meet Coach Ransom, which was a great honor. And then I got to meet Mark and started to talk with him. He and I just struck a friendship from that. He's always been very supportive of the football program. Moral support, just calling on the phone, asking questions, chewing me out sometimes after games, but definitely looking to do anything he can do to improve the programs.
Mark had worked to develop the Urban Youth Scholarship, and this scholarship provided much needed tuition assistance for young men like him, who showed tremendous academic promise, who had the skill for competitive athletics, and also, who are really driven to serve the school in myriad ways in relation to service. So he was unwavering, he was highly loyal, in supporting the scholarship fund, and that continues today through support for the annual fund, which impacts every student in the school, and the events like the Gala, of which Mark has supported for many, many years. And all of this translates into scholarship assistance and enhancement of the programs for our students and families.
Mark never forgot where he came from. As we say, he bleeds blue and gold.
He lives in Chicago, and he still follows us on the internet, has questions about scores, has questions about games, gives constructive criticism, but he also gives his support. And his support is not just financial, it's on a personal level too, and I greatly appreciate that.
He always remembered his roots here in Malden, and always from time to time made it back to the school, always supported the school, and never forgot the generosity of those teachers and Xaverian brothers who truly impacted him and made him the man that he is today.
Brother Sullivan has an aura about himself when he was alive. High standards, respect, integrity. And Mark's that type of guy. When he walks into a room, he's bigger than life, and he brings out the best in you. So I think knowing some of the people that have received the Brother Sullivan Award medal, and knowing Brother Sullivan, I think he's very deserving of that prestigious award.
I think he deserves this award because he's a great example to our young men at Malden Catholic, and he's a great example of what you can do coming from small means and how you can be successful, and not be successful just in a monetary sense, but be successful as a human being and as a person, and that he gives back to this institution and understands that this is the area that gave him the foundation for the man that he has become.